First up, let's begin with the water wars that are going on between Karnataka as well as Tamil Nadu. And some breaking updates coming in after Karnataka agreed to release 10 TMC of water to Tamil Nadu. Protests breaking out. Farmers are protesting against the Siddaramaiah government. In fact, the farmers are at the Cauvery waters in Srirangapatna staging a protest asking the Siddaramaiah government not to release water. Remember, Tamil Nadu had asked Karnataka to release water, after which politics has also been playing out over the same. In fact, the former Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai had written a letter to the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah saying water should not be released this time because we don't have enough water. We don't have adequate water owing to the rainfall, the situation due to the rainfall. That's the letter that Bommai had written, and now we have protests that have broken out. My colleague Deepak joining us on the broadcast with the details. Deepak, DK Shivkumar saying there should be no politics around it, but farmers continue their protest against the Siddaramaiah government.
Well, Pratibha, as you're aware, the Tamil Nadu and Karnataka Cauvery water sharing issue, of course, is a long-standing one. And this time it looks like with the rainfalls not as much as expected here, especially in the catchment area in Kodagu and even in Kerala, most of the reservoirs in Karnataka are not up to the mark when in comparison to the previous years. So this time around, as far as release of Cauvery water is concerned, it is going to become a big, bone of contention. And more importantly, in the recent past, we've seen some strong statements that have come in from Tamil Nadu side. They've even, thought about seeking legal recourse from the Supreme Court. While, of course, there is the Cauvery Water Management Board that, usually decides as to how much amount of water should be released year after year. This time, the Chief Minister or the Deputy Chief Minister both have maintained that sharing is the best way possible, considering the amount of water that is remaining right now in the dams, and also the drinking water needs of the people of Bengaluru and around the catchment area needs to be looked at. The agrarian needs of the farmers around the Cauvery basin needs to be looked at, and it is only after that that they can actually release water to Tamil Nadu. Now, with a lot of legal pressure that is building right now, it has been decided that 10 TMC of water will be released to Tamil Nadu. But this has not gone down too well with the farmers. We saw protests last evening in the Cauvery river near Srirangapatna. Today as well at about 11:30, we're expecting another round of protests from farmer groups saying that the priority of the government should be the people of Karnataka and not to release water to Tamil Nadu. Now, with the BJP is expected to, of course, join the farmers, at least in unison at this point in time, because we've, like you mentioned, we've seen the letter that was written by the former Chief Minister, Mr. Basavaraj Bommai, to take stringent measures to ensure that, the drinking water needs and the agrarian needs of the people of the state.
In fact, it's a very interesting situation that's playing out, because both Karnataka and the Tamil Nadu government need to ensure that the needs of their people in the state are met. At the same time, also put up a united front ahead of the 2024 elections, because the Congress and the DMK are going to be together in the elections going into 2024 in the grand opposition alliance. In fact, the water wars have escalated. Remember, we also had Basavaraj Bommai writing a letter to the Karnataka government saying don't release water because the people of Karnataka are going to suffer. But it's going to be a fine line that the Karnataka government will have to walk on to ensure that people are not angry with the government, as we're seeing protests that are broken out. At the same time, also ensuring that Tamil Nadu as well, the water wars with Tamil Nadu also don't escalate. Listen into the reactions that came in.
ಅವರು ಅದೆಷ್ಟೋ 27 TMC ಏನೋ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗ್ತದ? ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳಿದಷ್ಟು ಏನು ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಕಾನೂನಿಗೂ ಗೌರವ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟರು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಬೀಗ ನಮ್ಮ ತೆಗಿಯಾ, ಬೀಗ ಬೊಮ್ಮಾಯಿ ಅವ್ರ ಕೈಲಿ, ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೈಲಿ ಬೀಗ ಇದೆ. ಬೊಮ್ಮಾಯಿಯವರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾನೂನು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ರಾಜಕಾರಣ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ರಾಜಕಾರಣ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ನಾವು ರಾಜಕಾರಣ ಮಾಡೋದು. ನಮ್ಮ ರೈತರು ನಾವು ಮತ್ತೆ ತಿಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ರೈತರು ಪ್ರತಿಭಟನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಪ್ರತಿಭಟನೆ ನೀರು ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅದು ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಕೇಳಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅರ್ಜಿ. ರೈತರು ಯಾರು ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ರೈತರು ಅರ್ಜಿ ಹಾಕಲಿ.
So the farmers are protesting over the water being released to Tamil Nadu. Basavaraj Bommai had asked the Siddaramaiah government not to release the water, but now the minister Dinesh Gundu Rao saying that the two states must maintain brotherhood.
No, that I think our irrigation minister will respond to it. The full details he is aware of. So our Deputy Chief Minister.
He says that the government, Karnataka government is trying
Yeah,
to
but
please
see, he can say anything he wants, but I think it will be based. See, ultimately everything is based upon sharing, and we have to live like brothers. So based upon the ground realities, only such decisions will be taken.
So it's all about sharing. That's what the Karnataka Minister Dinesh Gundurao is saying. So Deepak, it puts the Karnataka government in a spot here. On one hand, it needs to ensure ahead of the 2024 elections to ensure the equations with the DMK government in Tamil Nadu stays firm and there is a show of unity. There can be no political grandstanding on part of the Congress government in Karnataka. At the same time, pressure mounting with the BJP saying the people of Karnataka are suffering. You can't release water at such a time.
Well, absolutely, Pratibha. That's a catch-22 situation for the Congress here in Karnataka. Allies in Tamil Nadu, but the people's interest needs to be looked into, and the people, of course, have voted this government to power to ensure that their needs, their requirements, and they are given priority number one. And as far as this issue is concerned, as you know, this has brought in differences between governments in the past. But at this point in time, the Congress is trying to play safe. They're saying that there needs to be sharing that has to be done. The farmers, on the other hand, said that we don't have enough water. Where is the question of sharing? The BJP is saying you're not standing up for the people. And yes, there is, of course, the alliance for 2024 that also cannot really be snubbed. The Congress's moves here, statements here, could really somewhere affect the prospects of that relationship if it gets strained as well. So all of these things have to be kept in mind. It's a tricky, precarious situation. How they will handle it in the coming days is something that remains to be seen. Even as they hope that somewhere the rain gods are merciful and there is more rainfall to ensure that the dams really fill up to a larger extent.
Absolutely. In fact, as far as the BJP is concerned, it has written a letter to the Chief Minister saying it's time you take a firm decision and fight for the people of Karnataka. But any more reactions coming in from the BJP, Deepak? Any protests that have been planned by the party?
Well, the BJP is expected to up the ante over the Cauvery issue for sure. With the release of water right now, with the farmers, objecting to the release, you could expect the BJP to as well. There will be, of course, vocal support. Apart from that, they will also probably hit the streets if there is a need that comes in. As of now, we've seen letters that have been written to the Chief Minister. We've seen statements that have been coming in, and today, of course, we're expecting more sharp reactions from the BJP with the protest that has been planned by the farmers. So it remains to be seen with the kind of political pressure that's being built internally here in the state of Karnataka and from neighboring Tamil Nadu. It is a very difficult situation for the Congress party. How they handle it and get out of this particular situation is going to be very interesting.
Absolutely. But it's not been the same from Tamil Nadu as well. In fact, while the reaction from Karnataka leaders, including Dinesh Gundurao, has been it's all about sharing. We need to ensure brotherhood between the states. It's not the same because Tamil Nadu had also moved the Supreme Court for the immediate release of Cauvery by Karnataka. In fact, D.K. Shivakumar also alluded to the fact that there is pressure from Tamil Nadu to release water, because of which the Karnataka government has to follow the Supreme Court order and release water. Deepak, thank you for joining us with those details. Let's shift